Thank you so much, wonderful Nigerians. We are here again today with the core members. This is another episode of Building Blocks for a New Nigeria. My name is Marcel Uwajunwa, and I'm from Imo State. And from my far left is...
I'm Hugo Israel from Kwashima State.
I'm Akeju Abibola from Ondo State.
I'm Samuel Ayodele from Kogi State.
Okay, so thank you so much again. From day one, we promised Nigerians of a roadmap to a new Nigeria, a roadmap to the fight against corruption. And we do this because we have done our studies and we are trying to actually connect Nigerians with reality. At the heart of the activities we are doing is to present the issue as we see it. So let Nigerians also come to the same understanding. If they come to the same understanding and we've been able to identify what is at the heart of the corrupt system we have, then the problem is half solved. For instance, if you ask any Nigerian, what is responsible for the corruption or the corrupt system we have, they will quickly blame the government.
Yes.
If they don't blame the government, they blame the politicians. But we in this platform, we don't agree with that. And when we try to discuss this with the Nigerians, they don't seem to understand it. That is why we are bringing it forth on this platform for other people to join issues, to look into it as the way we are seeing it and let us dissect the issues. In fact, there is an urgent need for us to do this because the fight against corruption is right now all in every nook and cranny. So if we don't understand the foundation of the problem, we can never find solution to the problem.
Thank you so much, Mr. Marcel, for that wonderful thoughts. Government, in our view, is not a human being.
Yeah, sure.
Government does not have eyes, neither ear, nor mouth, but has no sense. Even government does not have sense, no feelings, no child, no father, no mother. Government is just a product of we. Yes. Government is our own product. In a similar way, politicians are not saints or angels. They do not even, politicians are not from the sky.
They are one of us.
Politicians are our brothers,
yes,
our sisters, our uncle, parents, and also friends. No matter how emotional we are about this, it does not change the logic. Unfortunately, people do the wrong thing in our country and they expect the right outcome from it. How to see it?
Okay. Now that you said that government is lifeless and therefore having feelings, but we should know that the people in government are human beings. Just as you said, they are friends, our family, people are others. And they have emotions and they have feelings. The actions are regarded as actions of the government.
Yes.
So we can't categorically say the government is lifeless. You understand?
Okay.
But since the people in government are people like us and we are lifeless and we have life,
yeah, sure,
so we can't say they are lifeless. And this brings us to what Dr. Amido Sanusi said in a public lecture. He said, human beings have the capacity to know what is right and what is wrong.
Sure.
And therefore, their actions depend on their values. You understand? So human beings have the capacity to know what is right and wrong. You understand? So in the fight against corruption, our first step is to define our national values and communicate it to our children in such a way that they will believe that their success depends on it. You understand? So in fact, if the children understand this, they understand the values, then I believe the problem of this country is half solved.
Yeah, Mr. Samuel, I would agree with you when you talked about we need to define our national values because we need to break it down to everybody to understand what value system will help our country grow. In a recent video I watched, I think the EFCC chairman, during his confirmation hearing, he recited the National Pledge. And I agree with him because the National Pledge says, I pledge Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. Faithfulness, loyalty, and honesty, these are very key values for any nation, for any nation to grow. They are very important for any nation to thrive. The thing that is annoying to me right now is that our leaders, they act without honor and integrity.
Wow. Right.
It is so appalling. Okay, just the recent concluded party primaries. See what happened. Supposed leaders who are going for political posts were bribing delegates to vote for them. That was not all. The most annoying part of it was when the APC chairman came out to publicly and shamelessly say those allegations were false on the grounds that there was no evidence. That's the problem. That's the problem. You see, this decay has gone so deep in our family that we need to change this thing. We need to correct this mentality, this mindset. We need to instill the value system even in the smallest child in primary school. You need to understand that as a child, as an individual, as a member of society, you need to live with integrity. You need to live an honest life. You need to live a life of sincerity, loyalty, and patriotism to the country. It is very, very important. Until we correct these things in the grassroots, our nation will not grow.
Yeah.
That's my problem. We need to correct this thing in the grassroots. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I've been listening to the conversation. Now that we have mentioned the National Pledge, yes, the National Pledge actually contains the key words and the key values we need to communicate to our kids. But one of the problems facing us today is that even the elders are not showing any good example. For instance, you mentioned the national chairman of
APC. Yes.
Yes, the national chairman is Senator Adamu Abdullahi.
Yes.
After the primary, the party primaries, he came out boldly to say there's no evidence that there was vote buying during the primaries. So because of that, we are going to activate part of the strategy the Guardian newspaper suggested in the fight against corruption, which is naming and shaming of people of dishonor, people without integrity.
Yes.
From what the senator said, he has disgraced himself, his family, his children, in fact the country, because as the chairman of a whole ruling party, he came out to say there is no evidence. And this simple word, evidence, is what politicians are using to shortchange the people. They go and steal the country blue, steal all the money, and close up their tracks. So when they come to the court, they say there is no evidence to show that it is stolen.
But I have a question. Is this supposed to be named among us in the first place? Is this issue of vote buy supposed to be named among us? It is wrong.
Yes.
It shouldn't be a matter of whether there's evidence or no evidence. This shouldn't be a thing of discussion at all.
Yes, but even when it is an open thing that they use money to buy votes, and still a national leader is coming out to say there's no evidence.
This is wrong.
So please, wonderful Nigerians, be kind to follow us on our Instagram and the YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Facebook and other social medias. It would be wonderful to have this conversation from time to time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.